It's been a gloomy day across central Alabama, but a first alert weather day has been declared for Saturday for the risk of severe storms. Moving to the north now at 8 miles per hour, and it's just beginning to cross over the western tip of Cuba, moving through the Yucatan Channel. All the atmosphere is trying to do at most times is trying to balance itself out. This is crossing over Highway 82. Get to your safe place right now. This tornado means business. Most of the drought was confined to West Alabama, but now it is expanding eastward. So we need some decent rain in the forecast, and believe it or not, we've actually gotten some.
Basic witches assemble. A cold front is on the way to the southeast, bringing a taste of fall back to the forecast for the last week of August.
We've got a tornado watch in place across much of central Alabama. This has been extended over eastward from areas in Mississippi. You wouldn't know that there is a hurricane that just made landfall in Louisiana because it is so quiet here.
We call this the tropical wave train. You'll get these clusters of storms coming off this time of the year and moving into the Atlantic Basin.
The February full moon, which is called the full snow moon. Now, I know that's laughable to us in central Alabama because how often do we get snow in February? Not too often. High Togi near Fernbank, we are watching this little structure here that's popping up with these storms.
It almost appears as if these two cyclonic circulations are doing a dance around each other.
As we look ahead to the coming weeks, do you think we could still be seeing the possibility of an above average hurricane season? Would that forecast verify? Actually a marsh fire that developed, and that marsh fire that developed, those wetland fires from those extreme drought conditions, even though you've got the wetlands, they're much drier than they normally would be. Here's the weather lowdown on dust devils. Typically dust devils form on days that are hot and mainly sunny, clear skies, and you have light winds. Hey everyone, WBRC First Alert Meteorologist Lauren Linahan here, checking in with you as we head into your Sunday evening, checking out those weather headlines as we head into the work week. We've been tracking some scattered thunder showers today, very reminiscent of summer, and temperatures are still going to feel like summer tomorrow, even though it's technically going to be the first day of fall. But if you enjoyed the rain today, we do have a first alert for some midweek rain possible by Wednesday and Thursday when our next big thing, a system coming in, could bring us some beneficial rainfall, and then after that, a cold front coming through will put a little cool down on the horizon. So for tomorrow, it's still going to be very summer-like. High temperatures will be in the low to mid 90s. There is an isolated chance of a shower or storm tomorrow afternoon. A lot of us, though, will stay dry. Coverage likely isn't going to be as impressive as it was today. So enjoy that nice summer sunshine tomorrow, even though technically, yes, it is the autumn equinox. So looking ahead to the work week, as I mentioned, Wednesday and Thursday, we are tracking a better chance of some rain in the forecast. We could begin to see showers and storms moving in as late as Wednesday afternoon, late Wednesday afternoon, and then potentially sticking around through the day on Thursday before we dry out again on Friday. So let's track it out here. Looking at some of our latest model data coming in. This is showing Wednesday morning, things still quiet across central Alabama. But you can see this cold front associated with the system that's going to be moving through. Out ahead of the front, we could see a few showers and storms developing late Wednesday afternoon into the evening. And then you'll notice Wednesday overnight into Thursday morning, that coverage begins to become a little bit more scattered, possibly some widespread rain and storms on Thursday. There's a possibility we could get a good inch to an inch and a half of rain with this system, which will be very beneficial for the drought conditions in place. So once that rain clears out early Friday morning, we should be seeing some cooler temperatures. Now, out in the tropics, it is still hurricane season after all. We now have Gabrielle, which is a hurricane. Hurricane hunters flew into the system and found that it had organized into a Category 1 hurricane with sustained winds at 75 miles per hour. Right now, it's a little over 300 miles to the southeast of Bermuda. It is going to make a close brush to Bermuda out in the Atlantic. It will stay to the east, but you'll notice over the next 24-48 hours, it's going to be undergoing rapid intensification, which means it will likely become a major hurricane. And even though it'll be to the east of Bermuda, the system's going to be producing large swells. So Bermuda could see a high rip current risk and a first alert for the eastern seaboard of the U.S. seeing a high rip current risk this week. However, Gabrielle will eventually keep going out to sea. We call this a fish storm because technically not really bothering anyone. So looking at that 7-day forecast here, tomorrow, the first day of fall, still holding on to those summer temperatures. I would still say it's going to feel summer-like through Wednesday. And another thing, the humidity's gone up a little bit. So you're going to be feeling that, but that's all the sun. We're increasing that moisture, allowing the possibility of more rain to return to the forecast on Wednesday and Thursday. But drying out Friday, and as we look ahead to next weekend, looking pretty dry too, with temperatures more seasonable. We go from the 90s to highs in the 80s, and potentially even some spots, notice on Saturday and Sunday, low 60s, but maybe a couple spots could get into the upper 50s. So it's certainly not sweater weather just yet, but it's something, and we'll take it. We'll have updates on your forecast tonight coming up on First at 9.